Ooh, I just spoiled it. SpongeBob. How strong is SpongeBob? By official divine, bruh. We all know SpongeBob's stronger than Goku. You guys know me. I'm a freaking Goku Schmeat rider. But guess what? SpongeBob solos even Goku. Lock in. Let's go.
SpongeBob SquarePants, a show that's been running for 20 years with a main character that can pretty much do anything. SpongeBob has a power called Toon Force, which allows him to make his dreams a reality. And with a show that's been running for 20 years, he's bound to do something crazy. SpongeBob's strength seems to be completely subject to his emotions and depends on if he believes he can do whatever it is he wants to do. From being able to change fate when he wants to live from a falling ice cream truck to jumping between episode transitions.
Damn. This is the thing with Luffy though. Luffy also has Toon Force with Gear 5, so technically whatever Luffy wants, he kind of gets, you know what I'm saying?
It all depends on his wild running imagination, and he can do some pretty amazing things.
Hey, hear me out. With Toon Force, right? Luffy has Toon Force, right? Dude, imagine the way Luffy, okay, just imagine it like this. Luffy's fighting whoever the final boss is of One Piece is, right? And Luffy's losing. Well, I guess he can't really lose because he kind of just wins, bro. I don't know. We don't know the limit to Toon Force. But imagine Luffy leaves the One Piece manga and comes into real life and literally just slaps the pencil out of Oda's hand and just draws an X over Luffy's villain or whoever it is. Let's just say it's Kaido. Just draws an X over Kaido or just erases him and then just goes back into the manga. I think that'd be kind of funny. I think that'd be pretty funny.
In an episode of SpongeBob, SpongeBob was able to suck up the entire ocean using a leaf blower, with the Earth's ocean being massive, weighing 1.4 quintillion tons, with the entire planet itself weighing 6 septillion tons, with a majority of it being the ocean. And he was able to do this in a little under 3 seconds, with some calculations for this feat being very interesting, as it seems that this leaf blower has enough force to obliterate the entire planet.
Damn.
With this actually being pretty consistent, because in another episode of SpongeBob, he was able to absorb so much water that he literally grew to the size of the moon.
Oh my god.
And replaced it. And of course he would have relativity to Patrick, who got a brain freeze that was so intense that it froze over the entire planet for 5 billion years.
Oh my
but
god,
all of
that's
these
crazy,
feats
bro. These are crazy feats. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't think Goku can stop this.
get trumped by just a single.
And that's why you aren't the writer of One Piece. Listen, bro. The thing is, One Piece is needs to end. Let's just say that.
One. In an episode titled The String, SpongeBob pulls a string off Squidward's shirt and keeps pulling the string to the point that he destroys
What the hell, dude? He's naked.
everything around him. He keeps pulling until the entirety of Bikini Bottom is erased, then pulls himself up a fishing line and erases an actual person from existence. But he doesn't stop there, as he pulls himself outside of the galaxy, eventually erasing all of it. And then he erases everything.
SpongeBob is him, bro. SpongeBob is him.
With there being questionable takes about how far the SpongeBob cosmology actually goes, with them possibly being able to interact with parallel worlds through mirrors, as seen when they were able to interact with mirror versions of themselves. With Patrick being regarded as the dumbest character in the show, however, he might be smarter than we think. In another episode, SpongeBob and Patrick are trying to come up with inventions, with
I'll be honest, I love videos like this. It's just so goofy. It's so funny.
Patrick claiming that he created a parallel universe using mirrors, and even though SpongeBob dismisses it, it was true. Meaning Patrick can create parallel universes. Alright, I'm joking, but these universes definitely do exist. We actually see more examples of this in the episode Atlantis SquarePants, where the main cast travels to the lost city of Atlantis, and Squidward is able to access alternate worlds by jumping through paintings. SpongeBob is even able to access people's dreams, in which Gary explains
I've definitely seen this episode. Oh, this is an OG episode. I've seen this episode.
that dreams are just windows to another realm that aren't bounded by earthly limitations. We actually get some foresight that there might be higher dimensional worlds. In an episode titled Big Pink Loser, Patrick says that he wants to defeat the giant monkey man and save the 9th dimension. SpongeBob doesn't see this as impossible, but says it might be a little hard to do. With Bubble Buddy in a video game also referencing the 9th dimension, so this might actually exist.
Dude, he wants to go to the ninth dimension. What is the ninth dimension?
These statements being pretty vague as these dimensions don't necessarily imply higher dimensional realms. However, entering into the SpongeBob comics, this can get
There's a comic book for SpongeBob? Since when, bro? What the hell?
pretty interesting. In the SpongeBob comic issue 37 titled Dreams of the Dreamy Dreamer, SpongeBob falls into a deep sleep.
What the fuck are these comic books, bro? There's no way this is canon to the SpongeBob universe. There's no way. This is like a comic made by somebody online.
And starts traveling to higher dimensions and interacts with a jellyfish
Dude, this looks like a DMT trip. What the fuck is this?
that allows SpongeBob to interact with him on the same dimensional plane of existence. SpongeBob eventually finds the Dreamy Dreamer, and this is the being who dreamt all of the main cast into existence, and SpongeBob was able to wake him up from his eternal slumber. With this being very arguable if simply existing on the same plane scales you anywhere, however, you can argue that SpongeBob was able to destroy all of this by pulling the string. However, it's equally as possible that he just destroyed his dimension, with SpongeBob also having a book that has every event in SpongeBob's history within it, and whose pages can destroy all of reality. And of course, the pencil that can create and destroy anything.
So basically, SpongeBob is the holder of reality. He can leave the plane of existence and create anything he wants in his own reality.
That SpongeBob wants.
Me hoy.
He's been able to interact with the narrator between transitions on multiple occasions and has even run him over with a boat. And
Damn.
SpongeBob in the main
Dude, they killed the camera guy.
on multiple occasions and has even run him over with the boat.
Dude, the camera guy is the most overpowered character in all of fiction. And even he died to SpongeBob? Yo, that's a fucking feat, bro.
And SpongeBob and the main cast have been able to interact with their authors and voice actors, with SpongeBob's speed being pretty impressive as well, as he would be relative if not faster than Patrick, who can run to the sun and back in 11 seconds, making him
What the fuck, bro?
massively faster than light. Going even further, you can argue that his string pulling feat destroyed all of space and time, and SpongeBob was able to move around within this timeless void, making his speed immeasurable. This would actually be pretty consistent because in an episode titled Dunces and Dragons, SpongeBob and Patrick participated in a jousting match and hit each other so hard that they literally launched themselves back in time. However, on the official channel's YouTube description for the episode, it states that they were simply transported to a medieval version of Bikini Bottom, which could be the case, but this would just add consistency. But hey, who am I kidding? He outran the cameraman. Keep up with that, Flash.
Damn.
Overall, SpongeBob
Universal
would scale from
complex
universal
multi.
to complex multiversal with immeasurable speed. In the end, our favorite childhood cartoon character has come a long way over the 20 years and has strength that is beyond our imagination. But what do you expect? He's always ready, and all of this power lives in a pineapple under the sea.
Damn, that was hard. Hey, Divine, that was a good one. That was a good one. That's hella funny. I love like little like videos like that. That was funny as fuck. But that was a dub ass video. Anyways, boys.